Welcome, everyone. It is Sandra Alexei here. And for those of you that have watched the videos and know me, welcome. And for anybody new, welcome. First and foremost, I am a muse. I'm an astrologer, a numerologist, a business and spiritual coach, and an author. If you go into the Show Me section, you can see where my website is, mypersonalmuse.com, and it gives you all of the information on everything I can do. I love to be able to assist people in the self-discovery process to find out what their purpose and mission is, and so they will find more fulfillment. Okay, that's one of the things. I've done a lot of different things. You can also see on my website that I have a section on photos of the different projects I have done. Okay. The next thing is, if you go to the top of the page, the top of the right, on the YouTube channel, when you're watching the YouTube, you'll see Game Changer, and Game Changer is a new model of relationships. Okay, very Aquarian. You can purchase it on Amazon. It comes in ebook, hardcover, softcover, and Audible. Okay, I would really like it if you would like. I'm trying to get my algorithms up. So if you would like this, if you want to do a comment, you can put a comment, and I do a draw once a month, and I do a mini reading for someone free on Zoom. I'd appreciate it if you would share and if you would subscribe to the channel. Okay. I also do a lot of interviewing of different people, and this fall I will be starting astrology classes online, fundamentals on the moon and whatever, but I will let everyone know. So I want to thank you. We got some powerful new things coming. Everybody just looks at what's happening collectively in the world and look what's happening within your own personal lives. There's right now a lot of confusion, maybe a little bit of, we're going through the ascension process. So physically we can be affected, and we're being asked to really ascertain what's important in our life, to kind of declutter. That goes with emotions, that goes with stuff, okay, in your life. Anyway, let's get started today. So Game Changer month. Well, just about every month is a game changer right now, but we're going to have some incredible shifts. And I do hope something in this cosmic message can resonate for you. Prepare for some powerful times when things come to a head. Radical changes, many surprises, and truth is coming to light as Uranus, the planet of awakening and truth, goes retrograde on August the 29th at 23 degrees of Taurus. Wow. Then we've had 2 full moons in August. A full moon at 9 degrees of Aquarius on August the 1st, followed by a new moon at 23 degrees of Leo on August the 16th. And then now a beautiful, rare, super blue full moon on August the 30th at 7 degrees of Pisces. So you can see Uranus is shifting on the 29th, and this full moon is coming in on the 30th. It's a very interesting month because we also have 6 planets that are retrograde, wherein we are asked to, what are you asked to do when they're retrograde? Reflect, reassess, and address any unresolved life matters. Since Neptune rules Pisces, which is a water sign, and it's one of the most sensitive signs of the zodiac, and the moon rules Cancer, which is all water, one of the most emotional signs with a free internal natural ability to know things. So be prepared to experience some feelings of kindness, empathy, unconditional love and healing, spectacular creativity, and deep feelings of compassion for others. Now, this is very important right now because we are currently experiencing the dark night of the soul collectively, with all the insanity, and individuals are suffering from experiencing cognitive dissonance, trauma, sadness, confusion, loneliness, fear. Also, if some of you don't know, you might want to look up the Stockholm Syndrome. That's wherein a psychological hold on or bond is taken over by perpetrators. I don't need to say anymore. Patty Hearst was one that had this happen to her years ago. And when that happens, many individuals do not have the ability to discern, to ascertain, to evaluate, and do any kind of due diligence. So they don't know what's true or lies and deception, and they don't have the ability to make appropriate choices for their own personal well-being. So for that matter, they can be quite miserable, cranky, and even mean. So make sure that you have personal boundaries. Now, let's go. Pisces. Okay, so this full moon is going to be in Pisces. Now, let's talk about Pisces. Pisces is a mutable water sign, very friendly, selfless, and always willing to help others. Individuals born with their sun in Pisces usually possess an intuitive understanding of life cycle, they can form incredible emotional relationships with others based on the natural order and their senses. Pisces individuals are characterized by empathy and incredible emotional capacity, but only if they maintain strong boundaries and do not let external emotions overwhelm them. Now, what can they be? They can be over-trusting. They can have a victim mentality and desire to escape reality. Now, let us describe the planet that rules Pisces. That's Neptune. And Neptune inspires you to search for spiritual meaning and purpose in your life. Likes to search for bliss, ecstasy, empathy, and believe in the beautiful. So very, very kind of floaty and abstract and beautiful. However, Neptune energy can be like the fog, and it can exhibit qualities of confusion, delusion, illusion, and be a bit vague. Neptune can make the intangible real, though, through dreams. It inspires art, music, dance, poetry, and it can give you messages. This is a very spiritual, energetic moon, an emotional time, which this full moon shines a bright light like a flashlight on your personal house or houses in your natal chart ruled by Pisces. You will feel and see your personal matters as like saying, like, who am I right now? I'm feeling different. Could it be the ascension process? It's a great time for purging and releasing as we make space for the new by letting go of the old. In the lunar abundance practice, we set our intentions on a new moon, amongst other things, and release at the full moon. As it reflects the light of sun, the full moon eliminates our inner worlds and reveals to us what we're hanging on to. This is the perfect time to pay attention to what you're holding on to and to let it go. It is said that the full moon stirs up emotional turmoil and may cause tensions to rise, anxiety, and strong emotions. Many ER nurses claim there's an uptick in emergency room visits during the full moon. Now, prior to the week of the full moon, you might feel especially emotional. That's kind of right now. So you can get teary-eyed, you can be reflective, you can be very sensitive. It's a wonderful time to release those emotions and uncouple with people or situations that are bringing you down. The duality currently is we have a sun in Virgo, and that duality grounds us in the practical, while this powerful full moon in Pisces also provides an opening for the divine. So it's like the 8, as above, so below. The earthy Virgo is like earthbound. So it's our bodies in that. The top part, which is our non-physical spirituality, is Pisces. So we're aligning with it, okay? Or you can. You may be shocked at your intense feelings of appreciation and gratitude for what you have and who you have in your life. This is grace. It's kind of like you have this moment of epiphany and you see all the craziness and the sadness, and it's just like, wow, there's this feeling of appreciation. Anticipate huge shifts in October with the eclipses, as they're wild cards in our horoscopes. And dramatic tools that the universe uses to get us to pay attention. How much more attention do we need for us to change? They shake us up so we can move to the next level of maturity rapidly. Eclipses arrive in pairs, coinciding with the new moon, a solar eclipse, and the full moon, a lunar eclipse. It's like these moons being on steroids. They bring news of big life events, major turning points. So something ends and something new begins. It's like walking over a bridge that collapses. You turn back, it's gone. You can't go back. Changes can happen suddenly or occur over a period of months with each successive eclipse. Another piece to the cosmic dance is the planet Mars moves into 0 degrees of Libra on August 27th until October the 12th. During the Mars and Libra transit, relationships will become a central focus. Plus, we have Venus in Leo. So connecting with others, seeking companionship or partnership personally and in business. Interesting, as Libra sometimes leads to indecisiveness, and Mars in Libra seeks balance and harmony. So we're required to have more patience and more diplomacy, because Mars is the planet of energy, action, and desire. And Libra is ruled by Venus, which is it's a more feminine, more about fashion, aesthetics, a softer kind of energy. So now, these are the ones you need to prepare for. And a lot of times you can print this off. I have a Facebook so that you know the dates here. There's an annual new moon solar eclipse, October 14th, 2023 at 21 degrees. And it'll affect people born with personal planets and points at approximately 16 to 26 degrees of the cardinal signs, which are Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn more significantly. The solar eclipse tends to create new beginnings and bright new opportunities, usually exciting, positive, and brings the new out of the blue. Now, the partial full moon lunar eclipse on October the 28th, 2023 is at 5 degrees of Taurus and affecting people born with personal planets and points at approximately 0 to 10 degrees of the fixed signs, which are Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius. Most significantly, lunar are more emotional as they cause final endings. They often make us aware of the passage of time and can make us very sentimental. So when I give you this information, it's one thing to be able to start preparing for it. To prepare for it is to take care of ourselves. Okay, we know all the erratic kind of energy. We're going through the ascension process. There's all kinds of powerful downgrades and everything happening, and then the collective, what's happening in the world. So make sure that you rest, that you eat, you get your water, and take care of yourself, okay? And I want to thank you for taking your time. And again, I'd appreciate it if you would like, comment, share, and subscribe. The book Game Changer is a great gift idea. The big thing is our first relationship is ourself. And that's what I like to work with people is it's about self-discovery. So the first relationship is know thyself. And let me tell you, you're not the same person you were when the big shifts came in 2020. So you're different. Okay. And it's like, who am I right now? What's happening for me? What are the changes in my life? And now people are starting to think of 2024 because we're more than halfway through. Anyway, many blessings, much love, and I do hope something resonated with you. And take care of yourself.